We're just going to run around and take a look at these beautiful bikes in the lineup here. This is, to me, is home. I'm having a good day just having them around me. I've been accused of doing nothing but eating, dreaming, and sleeping motorcycles, and unfortunately that's correct. But what we want to talk to you about is diet and exercise so that you can enjoy those beautiful bikes we all love. I'm handing off the camera here. I'm going to speak up because we got the fans going because it's hot, so hopefully everybody can hear me. As you know, I got pretty fat and sloppy. What happened is I got really busy working and I couldn't work out. Then I flipped an Indian hill climber. I landed real hard on my back. I dislodged 4 vertebrae, completely dislodged them, and destroyed all my upper body muscles here on my left shoulder. So my whole rotor cuff went bad. I could barely move my arm like this. I was fucked up. I was on the other side of the country when this happened with a load of bikes. So I gotta come back, move bikes around, load this, load that with no upper body muscles. I couldn't even, by the time I got home, I couldn't push a bike by myself. It echoed down into my hips, into my knees. Finally, my left knee started popping in and out of socket for a couple of years. I'd pick it up and the whole thing would pop out of the socket. It was taking about, well, all this happened in 2011. I finally healed enough where I could start to think about working out. And I got so fat and sloppy, I had to work out. It was hurting to walk around. It was hurting to sit down. It was hurting to lay down. Anything I did hurt. And one of the boys just sent me a text. It says, "Hey man, thanks for the inspiration. I cut out all the sugar, lost 4 pounds. I was the same way. I was hurting walking around, standing, and I feel better already." Let me explain something to you. Sugar is how they get you to buy their product. It's an all processed food. It's a poison to the body. Processed sugar reacts to the body as a poison. It ages us, it gets us fatter, causes all kinds of diseases. Diabetes is a really good example. I turned 53 here in about a week and a half. Once you reach this point in life, you either let your body go, you're going to get really sick, or you're going to start exercising and get rid of all that crap that you've been feeding us for the last 30, 40, 50 years of our lives and get healthy. Now, several things have happened in the history of human beings. We went from a hunter-gatherer society into farmers. That's great. More population, more food. More food does not necessarily mean healthy. Lots of people eat rice all the time, survive off of rice, survive off of potatoes, survive off of corn. Feeds the world. But feeding the world does not mean healthy. If you want to be healthy, you got to cut that weight back or eliminate it. So what I've done, this is completely relaxed. I haven't worked out in 2 days because I did such a heavy upper body workout, and I still have to completely recover from my shoulder injury that it was too much when I went to do abs the other day. It's completely relaxed. When I tighten the muscles, this is a side view. When I get a little more muscle strength, this will be relaxed and everything will be sucked in more because I'm losing body fat. I'll explain how I'm doing that so fast. It's all about diet, and proper exercise technique. You've got to have the two together. I have no sugar at all. With the exception of some fruits of sugar, yes indeed. And when I have a daytime cottage cheese meal, I have pickled fruit and honey. Some honey is good for you. That's the only sugars I have. All types of vegetable product will form some sort of sugar as a digest. So there's really bad sugar like processed sugar. There's semi-bad sugar like starch, like potatoes, corn, rice, which I've cut out completely. And then there's okay sugars. Mild honey, okay, nuts, seeds, like chia seeds, like pecans, and vegetable matter turns into a form of sugar as it gets processed in the body. It's a very good sugar for the body. You do need some of the proper. You need red meat, preferably every day, in moderation. My red meat every daily intake is about this much. I weigh about 170 pounds right now. So it depends on how big and tall you are. So I get up in the morning, 3 raw eggs. 3 raw eggs with the yolk. This is a stupid ass important. With the yolk. Slam it, boom. The second I wake up. If I wake up and go pee at 5 in the morning, I eat 3 raw eggs too. Because now my evening meal, which I'm going to explain, is already digested. And I need to put that protein back in the body so my body can heal. Even though I haven't worked out for 2 days, you've got to stay on the diet. Never go off the diet. This is a serious lifestyle change to save your life. You choose to live or die by the time you're my age. You can choose. It's a choice. You do not have to go stuff your face with donuts. You choose to do that. You don't have to eat the party cake. You choose to do that. So, 3 raw eggs the second I wake up. That times my meals. Did I wake up at 7? Did I wake up at 10? When did I wake up? Every 3 hours, I put more protein in my body. If I don't have a meal, I have my 3 raw eggs. If I'm going out and I know I may not come back in time, I put eggs in a cooler with a cup and some water so I can rinse my cup out. Boom. Okay, mealtime. 3 eggs. Slam. Boom. Just like that. You got to time it. 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. That's the time it takes to digest, and now you need more protein. I have at least 1 meal a day with some vegetables and some more protein, regular protein, preferably meat, some kind of red meat. It could be pork, it could be beef. Occasionally we'll have some chicken, maybe 1 meal a week with chicken. But already got plenty of chicken with the eggs. What's with the yolk? The yolk is a good cholesterol. The good cholesterol, the leaner you get, the more important the good cholesterol is. What it does is it allows the bloodstream, all the hormones your body produces, especially testosterone, to be released into the bloodstream so it can be absorbed by the body muscles and the healing areas of your body. So a girlfriend of mine, she's really sick right now. She's going through treatment with chemotherapy in her head. She's got brain cancer. I just was visiting her and I was trying to explain this to her. It's like, sweetheart, it doesn't matter if you're healing your body from a physical cosmetic alteration, or you're healing your body from your muscle alteration, or healing your body inside from another surgery. You've got to give yourself protein to heal. If you don't have protein to heal, you're not going to heal properly. Only a very small percentage of the population needs to be a vegetarian because their body will not allow them to properly digest protein. Some people cannot digest milk protein. That's in their DNA. So my ancestry is white European, predominantly with some Native American. My body can digest protein. It can digest cow protein. Not everybody, they're lactose intolerant. They can't have milk. Assuming you can have milk, what you want before bed is like cottage cheese or yogurt with no sugar, no fruit. Okay, you don't want sugar at time. I don't care about taste. We're not eating for taste. You want to eat for taste, be fat and happy, get diabetes and die. We're eating to live. We're eating to be well. We're eating to be healthy. The more muscle you can put on your body, and I don't mean you have to have big, giant fucking muscles everywhere. That's up to you. But the more muscle, lean muscle that you can put on your body, the more calories you're going to burn, the healthier you're going to be, the better you're going to feel. It's a lifestyle change. So I've had to completely change my whole lifestyle around, once again, to start being healthy. This is just the beginning of what you're going to see. This is not even 5 weeks into this. My gut's no longer hanging over my shorts. Just like that. Why? Because of the type of exercise I'm doing, the way I'm exercising, and my diet. You got to have the diet. Stupid ass important. So if I have 2 meals a day, my second meal of the day is cottage cheese, pickled fruit, banana if I don't have my pickled fruit. Why do I pickle it in honey? Because when I buy a box of blueberries and a box of blackberries, guess what? It'll go bad in 3 or 4 days with mold. So I take that and I mix it up with honey and I put it in a jar, and a month, 2 months later, as long as I go like this with the jar and keep the juice over it, it'll still be good. It's amazing that honey never goes bad, and therefore your fruit doesn't go bad. It'll stay for quite a long time as long as it stays in the juice. We put little strawberries in it because it makes more juice. Maybe some raspberries. So berries are very good for you, a lot of antioxidants, very, very healthy. So put a couple scoops of that with the juice, put some chia seeds, put some pecans, put a little sprinkle of coconut, and just a few, not many, of dark chocolate chips. You want the dark, okay? And that's it, that's it. Preferably if you can get them with no sugar. That's hard to find. If you can get dark cocoa with no sugar at all, that's what you want. So what that does is I've cut out all my sugar processes. It turns on a fat burning gene. It's burning fat for energy. You might feel a little lethargic for about a week as it kicks in, but then it turns on a fat burning gene. So I'm burning all this fat for energy. So when you eat your meat, you don't want a lot of fat, but you don't want to discard the fat either. That's your energy source, is the fat. Makes it taste good too. Do not eat the skin off the chicken. Bad, bad, bad. But you eat the cartilage. You need that to rebuild the cartilage in your body as you work out. So if you have some cartilage on your spare ribs, you have some cartilage on your steak bone, you have some cartilage on the chicken, you eat the cartilage. You need that. That's the only way that you get that material in your body. It's really dumbass important for your joints. I can't stress that enough. So what we're going to do today is some abs. So I'm going to mark my start time down here, 12:11. And today is August 29th.
Yeah.
So August 28th I was off. August 29th. Now there's lots of different ways to do abs. Most people do crunches. Lay off the crunches. It doesn't do much. You have to work muscles all the way from here, all the way up to here, and you have to work all the sides. This is your core. Without your core, you got nothing. This supports everything. Supports all your internal organs, supports everything that connects. So this is one of the most important tools that you can have for abs. It's called a wheel. Get rid of this here. And when you start out on your knees. I'm going to see if I'm ready to go full standing. The other day I tried and I wasn't quite ready because I was still sore from working out upper body and I ended up flat on my face. She got a good laugh. So we're going to try and see if we can do it. So hopefully, because I did some new exercises the other day and I wasn't quite ready. But when you start out on your knees. We're going to go to our knees in a minute. I'm going to show you how. And that's not the only exercise we're going to do. Now, a buddy of mine was saying, yeah, we did in college, we did the exercise ball. Well, I've tried the exercise ball, and any exercise is better than nothing. This here makes the exercise ball look like, what's that? What are you doing? This here, when you get strong enough, you've got to go all the way out. I'm not strong enough. So we're going to do partials. Hopefully I'll be able to do it standing up. So we'll try. Has to have control. Okay, so what I did the other day, worked this bottom half too much, and it's going to need to heal. So 3's not enough. Well, that's not enough of a set. So we're going to go to our knees right now. So what I was doing, you might ask, what I was doing was partial pull-ups, which I haven't done pull-ups in years, and I'm not strong enough to do a complete pull-up. But because the way I was doing, supporting myself, really worked the lower half. Oh my God, I'm sore. So that works it. But when you get strong enough, you'll be able to go all the way out. As you watch these exercise videos, you'll see me do that again. I'm not ready for that yet. This is important. You have to understand. I'm fat. I'm weak. recovering from a real severe injury, really. I'm still in recovery mode as I build this up. So now we're going to switch to our knees. This is how you do that. You get some sort of pad. In this case it's a towel. Keep the pressure off your knee joints. And you go out like this. Some of you might ask why I'm not going all the way out. I'm stupid as sore right here. What I did. So I'm not ready yet. That has to heal. Have I done it in the past? Oh yeah. I got so strong in the past, the wheel didn't even do anything. I was doing 10 sets of 10, I'm standing up all the way out, boom, and I wasn't even feeling nothing. So eventually, about a year from now, you'll be able to see me that strong again. So you give it about a 15-second break. And you come back in and you do it again. This is all you can do. This is fine. This will work your whole core. As you get stronger, you'll go out farther and farther. I cannot stress how much this little device will work your core. It looks stupid easy what I'm doing. And I'm really out of shape. But some of you boys out there, you got a couple hundred extra pounds on you. You got to start somewhere. Do it gradual, do it every day, and continue, don't stop. Make sure you hydrate. I drink a nice cup of coffee, full cup of coffee with 2 spoons before this. It hydrated me, gave me caffeine so I could do more sets. Drink water every hour. You gotta stay hydrated. Stupid, that's important. That gives me 3 sets there. 10. I'm going to keep track. I'm going to lose track. I got to write it down. So I'm just going to put wheel on knees, partial, and then 10 for 3. So this first 3 I did, they don't even count. That was just, let's see where we're at. So as you exercise, sometimes you're going to do a little more and sometimes you got to back off. You do a little more and sometimes you got to back off. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. If you got a little too sore because you're trying to push it, give yourself a day or 2, sometimes even 3 or 4 days off. But you've got to stay with the diet. Just because you didn't work out that day doesn't mean you get the fuck off your diet. If you don't stay with the diet, you're going to totally regress in everything, in every aspect. The diet's a choice, just like working out. 4. I'll write that down. Why keep it at 15 seconds? If you keep your sets at 15 seconds, if you gotta wait 5 minutes for the next set, that's fine. But bring it in like this, so you're 15 seconds per set. What that does, at 15-second interval, boosts your testosterone through the roof. It's good for your sex life too. That doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. Both people produce, both genders, and all those semi-gender people, your body still produces testosterone. Always. I can't even begin to tell you how much I wish I was as strong as I used to be. But I'll get there. When I started, I couldn't even do a full push-up. Couldn't do a leg lift. I could only lift my legs about yay far off the ground. I was so weak, it was pathetic. I was fat like I was pregnant with twins. I was 42 years old. I went from that, people going, what the fuck's up with that belly, man? You look fucking stupid. You look like you're fucking a chick. I went from that to people going, dude, can you train me? What the fuck's up with that? You're bigger than Rick. Rick was our big guy in the dorm. And he was about 6'3", 250 pounds of muscle. I'm just a little guy. Of course, they were being kind of funny, but I got noticed, and in a good way. Six. Give myself just a little break. As the body warms up as you exercise, sometimes you can do a little more. Believe it or not, the further you go out on the wheel, the more it works your entire upper body, your back, your legs, everything. It's a full body exercise. Seven. Now when I say a little more, that means a little more. Don't force it. You'll hurt yourself. Do not force it. A little, a little, a little. This is a gradual process. The turtle wins this race. Slow and steady, even keel. 3 knots ahead. important for me to show you the beginning. Any fool can be in shape and look at me, I did this and that. How did you get there? I'm showing you how to get there. That's what everybody wonders. How did he go from that slot over there to this ripped ape over here? This is the process. See, I don't have the pressure on my kneecap. Don't put pressure on your kneecap. You will regret it. Nine. Okay. 10 to 10 of that. Now we're going to do our other ab exercises. Now when I get strong enough, I'll be doing leg lifts and twists off a pull-up bar with complete control all the way up and plank. I am so not even close to that. It's fucking ridiculous. I can't even go all the way up the wheel standing. But you'll see me do it. I'm not there yet. But I assure you, I will be. Well, first things first. I have these boots on for a reason. These boots are not about trend and style. We've been wearing boots since we were kids. People of my generation. They're here for a little weight on my feet. With a twist. Keep your shoulder up. That's 10, that's 5 per side. Hands under your ass, legs up. That's all you can do, that's fine. This is all you can do, that's fine. When you're strong enough, you go all the way up. Control. Do not use momentum. Use your muscles. Momentum doesn't do you anything, but it will tear your joints. Out of shape, boys. But I'll get there. Okay. I want to write that down. Okay, perfect. But like I said before, you want to keep your exercise session at 45 minutes. No more. A little sweaty, Emily. Here's what's nice about a home gym. You get to sweat all over your own stuff. Instead of wiping your sweat on somebody else's. So, I don't know how close to 10 sets of 10 I'll get, but I'll get as close as I can. In 45 minutes, I'm gonna call it good. As we get a little more tired, I'll be able to do less and less of a complete rep. That's okay. So remember that, guys. If only you can put your feet up in here this much, that's okay. You got to start somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm out of shape, but I'm better than I started. Let me tell you. I'm making this to give inspiration for all you boys and girls out there who watch my stuff, who are just like where I am, completely out of shape. You can start from zero and build a ripped body. Give it time, change your whole lifestyle around it, and you will be there. If I don't take the time to make this video, everybody's gonna go, "Weren't you fat?" Yeah. "You look pretty good." Yeah. "How'd you do that?" No matter how much I talk, it ain't gonna sink in. That's why we're bothering to make these videos. Maybe it'll sink in. I know. I've been there. I did it. I'm gonna do it again. Now eventually, you'll actually be able to pick your whole body up and touch your arm like this with your leg all the way up and your whole body up in the air. Or you gotta go all the way up. I know, I've been there. I did it. I do it again. I ain't there right yet. I'll get there. Okay. As you see, I'm getting tired. Because I'm out of shape. That's alright. You gotta start somewhere. So I'll write that down. Half rep at this point. Do not use momentum. Last 3, half rep. You get that? Okay. So last 3, half rep on third. See, that's the third. I only did half reps. Keep track. We got the fans on probably 80 degrees in here. It's so freaking hot. That's what all that noise is in the background. I got 2 more sets. If I don't quite go all the way up and everything, that's okay. It's alright. What I don't want to do is I don't want to force it. I don't want to hurt myself. If I got to back off, do less reps, maybe not my last set, that's okay too. See, I can't even go all the way up. That's all right. is my 9th set. With what little I'm able to do, and we'll call that good, because I don't want to get too sore. I cannot work out tomorrow. That creates injury. Okay. What I call 9 sets good. So, write that down. That's how I wrote it down. You see it? Okay, so I brought my leg lift down on the bottom, rewrote it, leg lift, 1/3 rep, I only went 1/3 high, times 10. Keep track of what you're doing. You will not remember when you start again. My stop time is 12:42 p.m. So that gives me 31 minutes of that exercise, and that's fine. As I get strong enough, it'll go to a half hour, and I'll do harder and harder and harder exercises. Bring it back, finally a half hour, 45 minutes of that, harder and harder and harder exercises like that. That's how you build it up. So for those of you who didn't watch the other video, this is what you gotta do. You got 15 minutes. 5 and 5 and 5, no more than 15 minutes. The muscles are energized, they're expanded. You just tore down the muscular fibers.
Turn the light on, honey.
Yeah, go turn the light on over there.
Turn the light on.
Now, I know muscle supplements and all that are stupid huge money. Okay? I tried some of that when I got home, and there's lots of different supplements and supplement companies out there. Everything I tried, for me, did not work very well. So, I wasn't able to work out very much, and very often when I got home, I did try a couple things. I don't like it. So, all natural for me works best. The concept is this. You need something to raise your blood sugar. I'll put these in the sun. I'm wrapping them up. That doesn't mean they're more than black. So I pulled off two because I don't know what's inside that. Because I'm able to, because of the situation I'm in. This royal jelly is really good for you. It's got a lot of good nutrients. After your workout, it's the best time to add nutrients your body wants to absorb. Your body's primed to absorb anything you put in it. But you've got to have a very easily digestible liquid protein. Raw eggs are the best thing I've ever found. That doesn't mean there's not better. It's the best I've ever found. So we gotta hydrate. Do not drink cold water. It just slows down your metabolism. You want your metabolism on high. This is a very cheap water purifier we get from Sparklets, so I'll put them cold and we'll put some warm in it. Hot, really. Because I want it warm when it hits my body. I don't want it cold. So, and again, because I'm able, this is apple cider vinegar. And what that does is it cleans my arteries, my brain, all those little deposits that cause Alzheimer's, dissolves it. So it tastes like you're drinking your salad. There's another thing. If you want to do this, you want to put something on your salad, this is what you put on your salad. Without the blue cheese, without the Thousand Island. You're not doing this for taste. You can either eat for taste or you can eat to live. It's your choice. I choose at this point in time to eat to live. I got all them beautiful motorcycles and the beautiful lady operating the camera to live for. Some of you guys got kids, you got family, you got something that's interest to you besides sitting and looking at the fucking wall. Whatever that is your choice to live for it. Everybody's got an interest. So hydrate. Gotta put that water back in the body. Now, to absorb this protein, I gotta raise my blood sugar. My sun treatment didn't work.
For you.
Yeah, they have turned into vinegar. So, this isn't quite as ripe as I like, but that's what I got. They went from green in the morning to back like 2 hours, like that might be bananas. Oh my god. Well,
Put them in a brown bag next time.
something.
Yeah, it works better.
Anyhow, the type of sugar that's in the banana with the other nutrients and the potassium in the banana is, in Western society, the best that I've ever read about to boost your blood sugar through the roof. This is the time to do it. The higher your blood sugar content without being too high, like as if you just drank some white sugar, bad. Don't do that. That sugar content with the energy of the exercise allows this liquid protein to go, it's like an injector directly into my muscles so I can build. You've got to do that. And you only got 15 minutes after your workout for that optimum time period. So the closer you can do it, the second you're done, bam, be ready. That's the problem with working at a gym. By the time you get out of the gym and you do this and do that, your 15-minute window is gone. Most gyms are not going to let you crack a bunch of eggs on the gym floor. Makes some money though. They're charging you. And they got their little protein shake that you can buy. It's all about the money. Once you have a couple little exercise something, even water bags, you can get in shape. We should lay down on the concrete and do this shit. There's a will, there's a way. If you want to do it, you'll find a way. If you don't want to do it, you'll find every excuse in the world why you can be sloppy. Now everybody has a different metabolism. Some people are morning people, some people are night people. But I find myself, again, what I would experience in, say, in my 20s is different than in my 50s and so forth. Every day makes a massive difference in your body. I find at this point in time that I want to get my workout going as early in my day as possible. Now, early in my day for me, at this particular moment, means I'm working out right about noon because I'm up 12, 1 o'clock. And what works for me is I'll slam this in, I'll go home and I'll take a hot shower in my apartment and I'll lay down for a half hour. Even if I don't go to sleep, a little semi-nap allows me to recharge my batteries so I'm ready to go for the rest of the day and I'll get stuff done. If I personally don't get that little nap in, I'm like, all day. My day's fucked. Just because I didn't get that little nap in. So, if you're experiencing that after your workout, which an older person probably will, that's what you need to do, is allow yourself enough time to get, 15-20 minutes at least of nap. Recharge your batteries, let your body heal and absorb the nutrients. Now this isn't honey. It's one of the times you want to have sugar in your body, the right sugar. That's not processed sugar. Do not ever eat that. That's poison. Don't put poison in your body if you want to live. All it does is put money in the conglomerate's pockets. They don't care about you. Only you can care about you. If you don't take care of your body, there's nobody in the world who can do it for you. Only you. Now for my protein. All gone. Any of you boys will remember Beretta back in the 70s? That boy was ripped up. You know what he did after a workout? Bam! Raw eggs. Remember Rocky? Bam! Raw eggs. And there's a reason why. It works. It fucking works. Imagine that. Doing something that actually works for your body. Now here's the downside. I cannot package that in a product and sell to everybody. Here's your supplement in a jar, give me money. It'll work for you. I can't do that. I can show you how it's done. I can choose to put a supplement in a jar and make a lot of money. I'd rather show you how it's done. So, I'm weird like that. Money's nice, but it's not the driving force of my universe. So we will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.